There are many of us, the sound, right now you are hearing me, there is a sound coming to you. You must find a response to this sound coming to you. So when he heard it, he said, he began to cry out in response to the sound that is made for him. And he said, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Then a negative sound came about. In Mark chapter 10, verse 48, then many warned him to be quiet. A negative sound. Every time a sound comes to you and you are responding, something, even sometimes it does not come from outside, but something within tells you to shut up because you will not be healed. Don't listen to that sound. Are you hearing me? Child of God, don't listen to that sound. Don't listen. By faith, respond and say, I am fully healed. I am fully delivered. And watch the manifestation of the sound that came out of you. Oh, you need a sound. You need to produce a sound. Even somebody who cannot speak can make a noise by doing Somebody has been buried and all they did was and somebody heard the voice and they opened the grave and they saw them alive down there. Don't let the enemy muffle your voice. Don't let the enemy close your mouth. There is a sound in you waiting to come out. So the manifestation will happen. When you let the sound come out in response to the message of the cross, salvation happens. Blind man Bartimaeus, his salvation from blindness was going to come out by the sound he produced in response to the sound of the city. The city of Jericho were noisy. They were shouting. They were following Jesus. He heard it. He could not see it, but he heard. Some of you, you may not hear it, but you will see it where the action is. Some of you, you will not see it because you are blind, but you will hear it. There are some, you are blind, you are deaf, but you will perceive it. God will put it in your heart that there is an action going on in the atmosphere. The hair, Job said, a spirit passed behind me, and the hair at the back of my head all stood up. Listen, when angels come around you, you will feel the energy, the vibes that is revolving around you. So you always don't need your ears or your eyes. Sometimes you must perceive the sound. Are you hearing this? So many kept telling him, they warned him and said, be quiet. But he cried out all the more. You see, the more Satan is telling you, you are not healed, the more you must cry out and say, I am healed. I am delivered. I am rich. It's a sound. When it comes out, God himself, he produced sound. He said, let there be light. And there was light. Are you hearing this? Are you here? That's what the Bible says. There is power in our tongue. The tongue is the most powerful tool. Not a sword, not a gun. Before a gun will shoot somebody, somebody must speak and commission the person and say, go and kill him. The war between Russia and Ukraine is all a sound. People meeting in chambers and saying, we must kill them. We must take control. We must do this. Discussions go on before movement happens. It's a sound. Are you hearing this? So the more they try to quieten him, the more they try to shut him up, the Bible says, the louder he cried, Son of David, have mercy on me. And watch what happened. The sound got to Jesus. In the midst of the crowd, can you imagine? In the midst of the crowd, the sound still got to Jesus. Are you making a loud noise? Or you are just sitting and quiet because you are shy? Because somebody is telling you, shut up? Because somebody is saying you are making noise? It is you who know what you are going through. The one telling you you are making noise, they don't know your pain. They don't feel your troubles, your anxieties, your depression. They don't know what you are going through. It is only you who know what you are going through. That is why when you begin to produce that sound and they tell you be quiet, the louder they tell you to be quiet, the more you scream and say, Son of David, have mercy on me. It is the desperation in your sound. It is the louder your sound can be. Sometimes you need to overshout the enemy within you that is telling you are sick. The enemy within you that is telling you are poor. The enemy, there is a sound in your soul that is telling you are in a poor family. Your family cannot make it. You need to outshout that sound. Roar! Let the enemy be quiet. He who is telling you to be quiet, you need to tell him to be quiet, so your sound will reach to your destiny helpers.